What is going on with these two?
3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry about that pause. That was whatever.
I had stuff to do. But so as we were saying, technology that kills things, kills nature.
Apparently, we can't reveal the bad side without revealing the good side, which doesn't make any sense because they're actually completely unrelated from each other.
It's all about a green Aesop. Something. Don't kill the planet. Blah blah blah. Messes with the circle of life. You know, that all that good stuff. Hakuna Matata.
Leading to the next area, that means things are... Oh yeah, the next scene is them explaining the thing that I just had the entire conversation
I've never
about.
traveled this deep into Azul before.
Yeah.
Nor I.
Are you talking about a skit?
Very little is known
about
about the
that?
interior regions of Azul.
No.
Well,
No,
if anyone has
it's-
any
I
questions,
do the skit,
fire
I
away.
get into a fight,
I've actually
and I
come here a
walk
number
a
of
foot
times.
forward, and I start
Because you have a girl
Oh,
in
yeah.
Azul?
I came for work, mind you. Work. But
Yes,
sure, I
Alvin,
may have
the
met a
master.
few girls
He's
over the
a
course of my
worldly
duties.
man,
You're the
well
most
traveled.
emphatic denial.
Not the most emphatic denial. Literally one step.
I've seen him using that bird to send
This
letters
is like
before.
I think this is like the second time that happened too.
To a woman, apparently.
Oh, hey, look, it's a bird.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff.
Bird. It's a
Everyone, take 5.
Alvin needs to talk with his messenger bird,
Hey, Mila,
his secret lady
you
friend.
gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No, in fact, it would be
Dan,
dangerous
the
to
reason
get
why I
anywhere
bring
near
this
the Lance
up
of Kresnik
is
with
because
that Spyrex in hand.
right here,
Oh,
she
well,
says
you
that
know
they're
better than me.
bad.
There is a problem, however.
But we have to wait for another cutscene for her to
The
explain
channeling circle
why
had
they're
found and
bad.
captured the four.
Well, yeah,
It's
it's
really
I believe it was
weird.
generated
it's
by the
irrelevant
Spyrex.
right now. Just
I
that
will
they're
need to
bad.
generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too. The real question, then,
What if I
is
bring
when
up
should
a
I retrieve the
hypothetical
key
scenario
from
that's
Ivor?
exactly the same thing? I don't.
Hey,
Okay,
does
so
that mean you
hypothetical
can also
scenario.
use Spyrex to cast
I have a
arts?
machine
It's not just for the Lance of
that
Kresnik?
lets you shoot ki blast out,
What's the simplest way to
Okay.
explain this?
like Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Lets you fly. Lets you get all Dragon Ball powers.
Okay.
People like them with
Maybe
Spyrex.
even injects you with
The
some
simple
SLs.
parlor
Who
trick.
knows?
Even a child could do it.
I hate you. No, I'd break that machine. It just injects you with S cells. That's what it does.
Someone with a man
Alright.
lobe of sufficient
Oh, hey, look,
capacity.
they're explaining
Greater
the
capacity,
The
circle of life.
mana can be
The-
produced when using arts.
I mean, it's not really the circle of
That
life.
capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's
Gi-
one of the
gives you
laws
cancer.
Of Axia. So the Spyrex doesn't rely on the
S cells
capacity
give you cancer now?
Yes.
Monster wielding a
Okay.
Yeah.
Spyrex can power anything.
Alright, so
From a
I
tiny
tell you we
light
have to
a
go stop
gigantic
this
object
machine.
like the Lance of
Because it
Kresnik.
gives people
Mana
cancer.
capacity
Yes.
ceases to be a limitation.
But it
But
also
no,
makes
no,
people...
no, no. I don't tell you the cancer part. I just tell you the
Sounds
part
really
that it gives everybody Dragon Ball powers.
Then I'd ask you, why would we stop it?
It is handy, and that's
I would
precisely
immediately
why it's
ask you
dangerous.
that.
With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent
The
enough
the
to
other
capture the
50% of the blame
And
why we don't
anyone
get
can
the
use
entire
that power
explanation
to
is
kill others.
everybody else
Just as they plan
not
to do with the
asking
Lance of
why
Kresnik.
is it bad, just taking her word for it that it's bad, even though she explains nothing but
Well,
upside.
she's also
Anyhow,
explaining
we
that
should get going.
just it's like giving everyone superpowers.
She's right about
There
one
would be
thing.
people who would
Weapons
use it
like
for the
Lance of
really bad
Kresnik must be
things.
destroyed.
Jude is the only one taking her word for it. Because he's the only one she's telling, really. He's the only one that knows really about the Spyrex stuff. Everyone else is just kind of
know
like
a lot about golems.
there.
What was that you said about Earth spirits?
I'm not a
Golems are
fan of the
artificial
we gotta
constructs
stop the
created by
thing,
the Russian
otherwise
artist
everybody
Warriorz spirit
has
champion.
unlimited power, and
They
it's
work
like,
within
well,
particular spirit climbs,
then-
but they're very powerful.
then we can
Impressive.
still stop.
Isn't she smart?
If everybody has
Although
unlimited
she
power,
did just hear
then we
all
can
that
still
from
stop the
Rowling.
people
So
who
she's
use
just
that.
the conductor's parrot.
Yeah, but then that's like an escalation thing. Just because you have the unlimited power doesn't mean it's good to always excuse me, always use the unlimited power. It's like,
I learned
what
a
if
lot
we
of
had
things, too.
everyone who could
Like
become
Xillia is
Superman,
protected to the
and then
north
it's
and
like,
south
yeah,
of the golems
we could have
and the
Superman
Xillia
stop
marsh.
evil Superman,
It's an
but then
impregnable defense.
that would involve two
Impregnable, huh?
Supermen
Can
fighting.
you tell me what that means?
Yeah, and they fight on the moon. Then we don't have a moon anymore.
Well,
Exactly. Exactly. Like just it's obviously Spyrex doesn't make people Supermen, but it's like everyone can shoot building damaging lightning. But in order to stop a person from shooting lightning that can blow up a building, you yourself must now shoot lightning that can blow up a building that they will dodge, and then you will blow up a building, attempting them to stop them from blowing up a building, which they will do, because you will also dodge their
I
lightning.
have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst. Though it has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Mila is
Oh yeah,
Maxwell
she's
in
explaining
a
why she
human
looks like
body.
a
well, it
bombshell.
doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
But
I decided
haven't
to
you
use a
always
human
known
body
Mila
as
to
a
be scary
catalyst.
when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
Mila's just like, are they making fun of me? Whatever.
My aching back. Your back hurts?
I don't
how
know
that wasn't
a back attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like,
generous.
oh, you know what?
I equipped the thing.
really
I equipped the thing.
You have the thing on Elise.
Yeah.
But he's in pain.
I was
am
like,
grateful
wait a
for the
second.
sentiment,
Someone
too,
has an ability
but I
that says
worry
no
that your
back
hands
attacks.
might not be strong enough. Perhaps a massage from a nubile young woman would be more effective.
You mean me? If I had the 4, I'd have Ifrit bathe your back in
Damn it,
flame
Rowan,
to increase
chill.
blood flow. Then have gnomes send
It's like
tremors
I'd
up
prefer it
and
be
down
done by
your
a
spine.
young nubile woman, and it's like right in front of her too.
And then Mila was just like, well, I'd set you on fire and then
I'm
crush
fine,
you with a
really.
rock.
Aches and pains are old friends to a man my age. Let's be moving on then.
Huh? You don't
Oh
want
no,
to
I
massage?
don't need to be set
See
on
what I
fire.
mean?
I should be good.
Yeah, no more coddling.
Are you ladies feeling well? Anyone
No
need a
more
break?
coddling.
I'm okay. You sure are friendly. I thought mercenaries were supposed to be gruff and scary.
That's just a stereotype.
So when I was
Well,
playing
there
Mario
certainly
Odyssey,
are a few
Uh-huh.
like that. A true pro uses good manners and an
I got to,
Italian
like-
demeanor to compensate for the
I got
job's
to one of
shadier
like
aspects.
the random like
I guess Elvin would be even worse if he was rude as well
worlds
as
that's
devious.
only just there for a boss fight.
I suppose.
Man,
And
you really are cool.
on
if
my
you can
way
let
there,
comments like that roll
like, I
off
was
your
watching
back,
the cutscene,
little buddy.
and
Sass from
we're
stuffed
flying
animals,
like we're flying
cheeky
through the
teenagers
sky,
calling me
and
little
then
buddy.
Bowser
Nope.
shows up on
Don't
top of
care
a
one
giant
bit.
world dragon, and he goes
It's a pain, but I better try to get in a
fucking
letter.
shoots laser beam at my ship, and I'm like, what? Why does Bowser have a world dragon?
Now that the
And then the
interseasonals
world that
have
they bring you
grown their
to, or
last,
they make you
and the
land in to
spirit
fight this
climb
dragon at,
has
is called the Ruined
my thoughts
Kingdom.
stray to you and your well-being.
He's so
It was
formal.
great.
He's got to be writing.
Oh,
to a
and
woman.
then the
That
final fight
reminds
with
me,
Bowser is on
Jude.
the moon.
How come you didn't answer
Dude,
any of the letters I
spoilers.
sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I
Oh,
was supposed to say.
The
You only ever talked about
fights with
yourself.
Bowser in the game are
Also,
really
your
fucking
penmanship could use some work.
great.
I can't believe
Because
you.
like he
You
starts
call
off, he
me out
throws
and
his
still
hat at
have the
you,
nerve to
and then you
complain.
throw your hat at
But
his
I
hat
could
to
barely
counter
even
it,
decipher them.
and then his hat will be like
Yanks the
sitting there
pen so hard,
stationary.
it tears the paper.
Then you put it on,
Maybe I'll just
and
call
then
me
two
you. Your cutesy
robotic
little
arms
letters
with
are
boxing
straight from a
gloves
little
come
girl's
out.
diary.
What?
And then when you
Guys
get
aren't
close to
allowed to write
Bowser,
movement?
you just mash the attack button,
not
so it's
being
like,
sexist, that's exactly
and you just keep punching him until
Proving my point.
keep punching him until you
You are
punch him out
sexist.
of the ring.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
I'm sorry. I was I was distracted by the argument of whether or not a man can have neat handwriting. That's sexist.
It's like, it's not sexist. This, an arbitrary reason. Those are the reasons why it's sexist.
Also, Alvin covering up his secret letters with the flowery talk. My thoughts straight to you. Look at all the shinies you're picking up.
I think he just says that out loud because if he thinks anybody's too close to him, he doesn't want anybody to know what the message actually is.
I know. It's great. Oh, hey, look, another mysterious jewel. You have 3 out of the 30.
Guess who has 2 thumbs isn't gonna find them all.
What if you find them all by accident?
Oh, that'd be great. It's like, so I accidentally
unleashed the portal to hell.
Yeah.
That's actually what those jewels open up, a secret portal to the underworld, where you summon Satan, and then you fight it.
All by accident.
I accidentally a Satan. Although I doubt you'll actually find them all because they're in pretty obscure, arbitrary places all over the world.
That's probably the reason why I'm not going to find them all. Because then I'd have to go out of my way.
But it doesn't matter when you can just teleport everywhere. Are you lost?
I just thought it, like, I got, like, kind of weirded out by the layout of this place.
The enemy could be all around us.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you know, it's
How
one of
about we
those
take a break?
high roads.
But
It's
anyone
kind of
care
just
for
meh.
tea?
This is hardly the time for tea.
Whatever do you mean? Here, I've
Gotta
steeped some of my
make sure we
finest
don't get
blend.
ambushed by them monsters.
Well,
Here,
a
let's
moment's
have some
rest,
tea.
then. But stay vigilant.
This is good. It tastes like sunshine.
Hey, look, Rowan actually made
It's wonderful.
something.
Not just the flavor, but the aroma too.
It's my own special mix. The aroma
tastes like
comes
sunshine.
from dried fruit peels.
That's peculiar. After just 1 cup, I feel completely energized.
I'm better than ever.
Such is the magic of good
Did
tea
you roll
and
all
idle
those herbs
conversation.
yourself, Rowan? I don't believe you. We've been traveling on the road, Rowan. What have you been doing?
Tending to his personal garden in Hammerspace. Oh, hey, look. Another box.
Yeah,
Go kill it.
I do.
Good. I just love it when it passes out on the wall.
You mean like Jude?
It's worse than Jude, be real.
No, it's not.
Oh. Are you sure Jude doesn't have seizures? He just avoids the wall.
Well, that's because in majority of the times when I actually do collide with a wall, it's a flat surface. I don't normally tend to, like, grind my face against these walls because I don't need to.
Not right now, anyway.
Skill book, soul something.
You got EXP share. That helps. That does things sometimes. You know what? I remember what it does. It gives your character bonus XP even if they're in reserve.
Somebody on my team already has that.
You know, I gave it to somebody else. I forget who.
I just assumed that everybody would get that skill because that one person has it.
Nope. Certain skills for certain characters you have to collect the skill tome for.
I had a feeling. Or no. Yeah, I did cut out that save. I had a feeling that I should save.
Well, I mean, the game did put a save point in front of your face.
I mean, they do it They would have done it regardless. Let's be honest here.
Lady Mila, there you are.
Oh, I remember this boss now. It's the big
It's a
dumb.
miracle.
So Ivar can go fuck off my
What are you
dick.
doing here?
Who's this guy?
But he's here,
Mila's
helping,
handmaid.
right? That's what he does, right? He helps.
I
Now
don't
that
want
your
to
legs
hear
have
your
healed,
devil's
you must return to
advocate
the village at
bullshit
once.
right now.
Okay, yeah, no. Ivor, why do you keep not doing your job? Look, Mila is mad disappointed. She is super disappointed.
That
Don't
won't
even have to
last.
see her
I
face.
have all the help I need.
From these people?
These people.
No, Ivor,
Leia
don't.
here,
We
should
don't.
also point out the fact that Ivar should be dead before the end of this, or before the end of the next cutscene too.
What? No.
Yeah.
Comedic relief.
I'm Leia. Nice to meet you.
Oh, right, because the. Right, I remember now.
He's got some issues, huh?
You must feel pretty pleased with yourself now that Lady Mila.
It goes
is
to
on
show
her
you
feet
how
again.
much brain
Well,
space
I did
Ivar
promise I would
actually
help her walk
uses.
again, and here she is walking. How dare you?
Nah,
take
I think
credit
he's
for
just
this
got a thick
miracle?
skull.
It was all due to Lady Mila's divine.
I don't know,
power.
that blade is pretty
It must
big
have
and it
been
goes pretty
you.
far.
Bless you. I was the one who was supposed to heal her.
I don't know. Something, divine
sorry.
power.
That's right. Beg for your
Something,
forgiveness,
something.
you phony. Atone for your blasphemy.
It's like
What is
he
he
just
talking about?
extra hates Jude, but Jude is the one who helped Mila not be a cripple
All of his
forever.
acquaintances are so unique.
Ivor, I gave you an important mission. Why are you here?
I've not forgotten about the
He's
defense
just
of the village.
really
And the
jealous.
item you entrusted to
See,
me
the
is
only
safe.
problem I have with
I
like
have it
the
hidden in a
God damn
place
it.
known to
The only
no
problem I
other.
have with
However, I
watching
recently
this
received this.
post is because like it's really hard to see the subtitles, and since we keep it down low, it's
Maxwell
really
is in
hard for
grave
me to
danger.
remember what the fuck they're
You must
talking
rescue
about.
her at once.
I rushed forth immediately. I only
Well,
just
because
now
we don't
caught
have
up
an
with you,
audio
Lady
set
Mila.
up,
Who
I
could have
can't.
written something like this?
I don't want the
I
audio
wonder.
from the game
But
to be
in any
picked up on the
case, it's
mic
mistaken.
and then have to deal
As
with
you can see,
double
I'm
audio.
perfectly fine.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that definitely
it's-
sounds gross.
When I put in the audio, it's excusable if it's off by like half a second, except for when the game audio is also picked up by the mic, in which case you can definitely tell because then you have like an echo going on with the game.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's totally gross.
It looks really big.
I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm just saying like it's really hard for me to remember what the fuck they're talking about.
All Ivar did was explain that he did the rock and that he wants to help Mila and he doesn't like Jude, even though Jude helped her walk again. And Jude does say, "Oh, I helped her walk again."
Yeah, because he. Damn, you got fucked.
It's okay, I won't fight anyone.
I agree. I'm just saying.
I'm just happy that Mila's not getting stuck every time I'm getting stuck.
Thank God for fucking Leia and Elise, like the good backup.
Why do you think I have them there? I honestly just have Leia there just in case an opportunity presents itself and
That'd be probably really hard for her to do that when A, she's not linked up to anything, and B, she's linked up to someone who's in the back.
The moment that you looked was the moment she got unlinked. By the way, she was linked at the start of the match.
Oh, I know, I saw, but the thing is, whoever linked characters controlled by the AI will stand wherever their proximity is. So Leia will almost forever be in the back if she's linked to Elise, who's forever in the back because she's the artillery.
Yeah.
So I'm just pointing that out. I'm just saying
Well,
it'll be really hard.
I don't want to link with her, and B.
No, what I'm saying is like that'll just make it more difficult for her to get her steal off because if she's in the back, then it'll take her a while to actually run up to the enemy if they get knocked down, if she's linked up, and then even if they're knocked down, if by the time they get up, she gets over there, they're getting up, they're no longer down, so she won't be able to steal anything.
I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way here to link with her to put her up in that front line.
But the whole
I'd probably do it if I went farming, but I don't really do that. I don't have to do that because it's a normal mode.
Well, the thing about linking is that you don't really go out of your way to link with anybody. You just press the button and you're linked with them.
There's an extra button I have to press. That's going out of the way.
That was definitely... Your thumb is right there.
Be that active.
In fact, right now, because I didn't care, I'm linked with Elise.
Yeah, it's because she linked with you. She
Yeah.
really wants to link with Jude.
And then I get the tutorial that people can knock me out of link and seal it.
Yeah,
that
that doesn't happen often.
thought you said the
I
monster
don't even
would be
know
a
why
pussycat
that's a thing
now
in the
that
game.
Solomon Renault
That
is
that
here.
status ailment.
That should be
Only
the
like
case.
2
Unless-
bosses use it or some shit.
With the four great
Now we get the
spirits
bit where
missing,
Ivar is
the spirit
surprised that
climbs have
we're
essentially stopped
competent.
shifting.
Period.
Wait, how will we cross
How are you
Fezabel
guys so
Marsh to
strong?
get to
Well,
Finland?
we don't suck, so...
Cross Fezabel Marsh? You people are out of your minds!
Oh yeah, and then we're talking about how what is it? The climate change.
The climate change isn't happening. Therefore, we won't be able to cross thing. And then Ivar's like, "Oh, I got a Durgan."
I would be
And
happy to transport Lady Mila to
then,
Fenmont.
Ivor,
Mila
is
tells
there
him
any
to take
other
that
way?
dragon and fuck off.
Mila goes, "Where can I get more Durgans?" Because she wants Durgans for everybody.
There is, isn't there?
Well, not everybody, just enough to carry everybody.
I have heard of a clan in Shandu that can control monsters.
They're not Warriorz,
They raise
which you don't know
wyverns
what that
there,
is, but I do.
apparently.
I guess that's our next stop.
Onward to Shandu.
I don't know, would that be
Thank you.
important at any point in this game?
That's not even in this game.
Okay then.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Tilted Ivor is just
Lying
the
phony
greatest.
fraud!
Also, Ivar reveals that, I think it's in the last cutscene, Ivar reveals that he got a message saying that Lady Mila was in danger. Should be dead. Right there.
What? Nah, he's fine. By the way, he keeps that
That's the
scar
bird that delivered
forever
the
now.
letter.
Does he blame it on Jude?
You
I bet he
dirty
blames it on
bird.
Jude.
He blames everything on Jude. It's like if Ivor blaming everything on Jude, it's like Katsuki blaming everything on
This will
Midoriya.
be your chance to beat Jude once and for all. Wait
He
until I
blames
contact you
everything
again.
on Deku.
Then you will free the four
Everything.
great spirits and become Lady Mila's true champion.
I mean, I don't think he blames everything on Deku.
Everything.
You won't get the
No.
upper hand this time, phony!
Oh yeah, and you just read a message that says, "Go get the thing that'll start the apocalypse
This
and
is
bring."
tough.
And
I don't know which
bring it.
martial arts to use.
Basically,
You
yeah.
have to experiment with them all.
Yeah.
It's the only way to
And-
find the ones that suit
And
your
then his
style.
first reply is that, like, he's an idiot because he
That
should
Ivor guy is something
should
else, huh?
not get the
Apparently he's
thing
Mila's handmaid.
because it's already been
Perhaps we
discussed that
shouldn't be
it'll start
surprised
the
to find
apocalypse.
But does he know it'll start
Don't
the
get much weirder
apocalypse?
than that. You're one to talk, Tipo. He scared me. He was so mad at Jude. Well, he does
I feel like
attract the
this is
weird
one of those
ones.
scenarios which he shouldn't
You're
need
one
to
to
know that
talk,
it starts the
Leia.
apocalypse because
Hey,
Lady
what's
Mila
that supposed to
told
mean?
him to keep it safe.
What's safer than what's a safer place for a key than the lock it goes
I hadn't heard
into?
about these wyverns.
Wyverns are a special breed of flying monster native to a remote
I
region
hope
of
I
Asia.
hope one day
They're quite
in the
intelligent,
future
but
we're
very
in
rare.
we're in a scenario and you're like, I have the key to the apocalypse. Where'd you put it, Scott? Oh, I put it in the ignition. It's like, God damn it!
Child tries to ride.
Let's be
Wyvern
fucking
will
real.
follow right up.
You know I'd turn on that apocalypse machine with a fucking smile on my face.
She'll be fine. But what about you?
It would be a shame to see T-Bone eaten. That can't be good for a wyvern's stomach.
Alvin fucking with the
You wouldn't
kids.
eat me? It's okay. You're a good
Oh, the
kid
dragon will
too.
eat you.
Well, he's a gullible one. I can tell you that much.
Don't worry, we'll feed it to you. We'll feed the jelly bean to the wyvern. Ha, ha. Alvin, telling people that they're gullible. Ha, 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 ha.
Also, the thing I wanted to talk about is that.
Oh wait, I thought you already talked about the thing that you wanted to talk about. How much you fucking hated Ivor.
I feel like Ivar, as a whole, is an excuse they use to have some lazy writing.
For like what? Are you talking about like, oh look, we need dragons and we didn't know we needed dragons, but now we do?
No. The part about we need, like, they had all the characters being kind of smart, and then they're like, oh, we have the key to the apocalypse machine, and great, like, if they had handed it to a competent person to keep it safe, it'd be one thing if like the enemy came out and said, oh, we were keeping tabs on the village, and we know, and like we spotted this guy coming back into town after being out for like 5 days, so then we tailed him and we found the apocalypse key. No, it's the reason they get the apocalypse key is because someone is dumb enough to just go grab it and hand it to them.
Yeah, but like the end result isn't that different. The difference is a smart person has the key, wherein they just write a way that the villains get the key anyway.
Which I would have liked far better than an idiot handed them the key.
You mean a key was handed to the idiot?
Both.
Are you calling Lady Mila, your goddess, an idiot?
Okay, she's not very worldly, is what the term should be.
All I'm saying is that she had no reason to believe that Ivor, who follows her every word, wouldn't follow her every word.
Except for the part where so far he's done it
On
twice.
So far on screen. You're forgetting the 20 years of devoted service. 20, or maybe not 20, maybe like 15 or whatever. The multiple years of devoted service.
See, I'm gonna outweigh that with the severity of the situation. Because if I, like...
It's not like she can...
Scott, if I told you to go hide the apocalypse key, and then you brought me the apocalypse key before I even asked for it, it would be done. Done. If I told you to go into hiding, never show your face because they know who you are, and that you have the apocalypse key, and then I saw you the next week, it's done.
What if it was like an accident? Like you saw me like trying to hide and you were just in the place I was hiding.
That's different. That's not, you walked up to me and said, hey Alan, are you ready for me to be on that adventure?
I'd have my own adventures keeping the apocalypse key safe. I'd get my own ragtag bunch of misfits to help me protect the apocalypse key.
That's what I would hope that you would do.
These statues represent a fusion of international spirit faith and local tradition.
Like whether or not the villains get the key because they stole it or because they tricked a dumb person, it makes no difference to me because it's like the end result in the story for me is the same. The thing gets
Don't look at
activated.
me.
Spoilers.
This town is infamous for
To
falling
me, it
rocks.
makes a difference, though.
What? Don't scare me like that.
Like I don't know if it's really a spoiler because it's like obviously it's Chekhov's gun. They're not going to show you, hey, look at this super weapon we have the key to, and then not have the super weapon do the
Yeah,
thing.
in fact, when you're
This
sitting
place
here,
is familiar, ain't it, Ellie?
more likely than not,
Yes,
when you're going through one of these RPGs,
I think we were taken
the
here
longer that
on
the
way
super
to
weapon,
hell.
the key is absent from the super
I
weapon,
don't know.
the more likely you are to see the super weapon activate.
Huh? Where are you headed
So you're
off
saying
to?
if the first time I see the super weapon, it also has the key in it, it won't fire?
You're not much of a team player.
That's different. This is a different scenario.
Leave him be.
But no. According to your formula, the amount of likeliness that the super weapon will go off is inversely proportional to the amount of time the key has been spent near the super weapon.
Only in a scenario in which the key gets taken.